Hey there everyone, I am Celestia Rax and welcome to today. I am so glad you've joined and please stick around. Anyway, so before we get started, I make videos on all things economics, history, science, literature, and basically how they apply to everyday life, everyday problems, and just helping us keep things real. Okay? So let's get into it. The 5 love languages and a little bit from economics. Or rather, what do the 5 love languages have to do with economics? Oh, I have my hair and my fingers. Oh. Okay, so just about everybody has heard about the 5 love languages. There's tests that you can do online to discover which love language you are and which your partner is, and even what your love languages your friends, family members, or even your dog can have. If anything, my dog's a quality time person. Definitely a quality timer. Won't even leave me alone to go, brush my teeth. Hey, a bit much, huh? Yes, you are. Okay, anyway. So, 5 different love languages. First one is touch. Well, I can't remember the order. But it's touch, gifts, quality time, words of affirmation. And there's always that last one. I'll put them on the screen. Yeah, so there are 5 love languages. Anyway, what does economics have to do with it? Well, I saw this fantastic article which was like the 5 love languages and the law of specialization. Now, what is the law of specialization? Specialization is basically that economics theory where if people specialize in a specific job or skill, then they can become masters at that specific skill set or job, and therefore reduce the amount of time needed to do that specific task or set of tasks. We can see this in factories, building cars, and also from the famous McDonald's theory. So basically, they got people to go and do specific tasks, whether it's flipping burgers or doing like a very specific part of the car assembly over and over and over and over and over again, and therefore they became faster at it because they basically learned the ins and outs of it. It obviously doesn't take into account things like job satisfaction, personal satisfaction, the need for people to not do the same thing over and over again because it gets boring and tedious, and they become distracted and therefore can be prone to hurt themselves. All those things didn't come into it, but from a economics of scale, it just makes sense to have some degree of specialization. Hey, bitches. So there you are, specialization. Now, what does this have to do with your partner's love language, or even your own? Because the relationship with yourself, guys. Anyway, so let's say you know your partner's love languages, or your family members, friends, whoever you're trying to figure it out. Love language is quality time. So now, you know that you have to become really good at spending quality time with them. But now, let's say you're also trying to master all other 4 love languages, when the only one they're really interested in, or their main one, is quality time. If you were to focus the vast majority of your efforts onto their quality time needs, you would see a much higher rate of return than if you were trying to do all 5 love languages for them when they might not even be interested in words of affirmation. That might be your thing. So by taking the law of specialization and applying it, you become a lot more effective and see greater returns to scale than if you had gone and distributed your efforts. See, economics coming through. It's amazing, huh? Oh, and now it's time for some tea. Always need tea. So that's where the law of economics comes in. Basically, it's just focusing your efforts on the very small amount of things that are going to yield the highest rates of return, and then making sure that those are the things that you focus on, and therefore get the maximum amount of return that you can expect to get. Obviously, this also doesn't take into account the fact that your partner may not really understand or know their love language, so you might have to help them to figure it out. Also, they may grow and evolve over time and develop a new favorite love language. I don't know. Always a possibility when it comes to these personality type things. Or they may think that you're not doing it correctly, so having constant feedback is always possible, is always powerful. Also remember that you don't just have to use this on romantic partners. You can use this on friends, family, your dog, cat, gecko, horse, whatever. And most importantly, yourself. Because you don't have an infinite amount of time. You have a scarce amount of resources. So make sure that you are focusing on ensuring that you are putting those resources in the best way possible, so that you have plenty of time for Netflix and or chill. Yeah. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe and leave me a comment to let me know what your favorite love language is, or what your love language is, or if you think the law of specialization can help you in other areas. Okay. Have a great day, and I will see you on Saturday.